Who's ready for another round of live trading right here on none other than Benzinga? Let's go.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Those words have been dancing around my head all night. Oh, it's Vegas law, that phrase.
Kiana.
Fisher. Joy.
Joe. Cards drawn are the past, ones to come are future.
And the best part? It's beatable.
Good morning, traders. Looks like we got a little less than we normally have, so we're going to need you guys to help out today. I made a mistake, didn't add that redirect there, and so you can see a little bit lower viewership than we normally have. So you guys do me the favor, just hit the like. That's all you got to do. Just look down below, hit the like. Let's see if we can get up there towards 100 likes before the bell. That's what I'm asking for you guys. So hit the like, guys. Support us so that we can get some more viewers in here and make up for my mistake. Let's go ahead. Let's bring in Zunaid. What's going on, my friend?
What's up, man? Good morning to you. Good morning to you. How was pre-market prep?
It was not bad at all. We had Craig Johnson on there. He was talking about how you could see maybe like one more flush and then getting closer towards the bottom there. I'm kind of in the same boat now. I'm getting to that point where I'm starting to see a little bit of bottom in sight. The big question to me is I think we need to get down there towards around the 360 area. I think we're going to break through the 380s one more time, give us one more kind of flush down, and that would be about 50% retracement from the highs. And I think that's important there. That 50% could give us some levels to start seeing some bottoming action and then maybe catching finally a bottom. We'll see what happens. Like always, one of the things we're not going to do is try to call the bottom. We're just going to wait till we see it. We'll see what happens there. Ryan is on out, guys. You guys can wish Ryan well. I think he's fine or anything, but he is out with the vid right now. We'll see him come back, hopefully, probably tomorrow. And what are we going to do? Just gonna keep trading, baby. That's what we do here. So let's go ahead. Let's get into it. What do you got for us, Zunaid?
Yeah, taking a look at the SPY here. Yesterday, kind of important to know where the trend is going, especially when you feel like there's chop. Just kind of get an idea. That's where you see that line there. But taking a look at SPY, got a chance to play this one yesterday. Got a chance to play this the Qs off of the level here at the 282. But for today, what I'm looking to do, if the Qs want to go ahead and come back and test this level of 282, I'd be interested for a bounce and see if we get it in that direction. And then Tesla here. Got a chance to short Tesla off of the 650. So now I'm going to kind of wait and see if Tesla wants to go ahead and test the 600. I definitely would be interested in playing some calls to scalp. That's kind of pretty much what I've been doing. It's just kind of scalping for 5-10 minutes. You guys see that in the morning when I trade with you guys. Just kind of scalping real quick targets, real quick stop losses in and out. That's what I'm probably going to continue doing as well. Apple, it's below the 140 area. If it wants to come up to 140, could be a decent area to get a quick scalp on the short side. You can see resistance a couple of times, once, twice, and then finally broke through the third time to the upside there. So going to keep an eye on that. If it does come back and test this 137.50 area, that could be another possibility for you to grab some calls and try to scalp it in that manner. Taking a look at Snapchat, got a chance to short this with you guys yesterday under 15. We made some money. Unfortunately, it didn't go all the way down. Interesting. Why do I have this line drawn? You got to love it when your crayons work out really well for you. But now I got to know why I drew this. So here's why I drew this. Support what's coming in there. At least that's why I believe I drew this. Yeah, kind of like in that area there. And that's exactly where it bounced off of yesterday. I didn't even realize I looked at it today. But anyway, clearly this is support right here, right? So 1255. If it wants to come back and test it, you could go ahead and grab some calls and grab some shares. And if it breaks, like let's say 1235, you get out. So you're risking about anywhere from 30 cents or so on Snap. Would not be surprised if we get like a rally to the upside, maybe test at $14, whatever the case may be, because it was beaten down by 40% or so yesterday. But again, not going to play it until I see some stuff coming in to the ticker. OXY is one that we got a chance to play yesterday to the upside. And this is why you want to take profits, y'all, because look, we took profits, I think, as it broke 60, it broke this, obviously, the 65, 72, and 66 is where we took profits here. And look at that, came right back down and then had a small rebound, but never got to the area where we sold off. So this is why you want to go ahead and make sure you lock in some gains, because you never know when the stock can turn around. You don't really see anything clear in OXY, so I'm going to hold off on this one. But so far, that's all I have for you.
All right, we can go ahead and definitely take a look at maybe some movers that you guys want to take a look at today. If you guys got a watch list or maybe stocks on your radar, throw them up in the chat so that we can see them, and we'll definitely cover. I'm going to go ahead and take a look here at some stocks. I mean, we've been calling, I've been calling a short on Build-A-Bear, and yesterday it really did crack there. It started coming on down there. It went from about the 1750s down there towards a low of 1553. It was already a 10-11% move. And I mean, I hope somebody was able to nail this one. You know, I've been building the bear case in this one. And there you guys have it, starting to break down. Just remember also, earnings is going to come tomorrow before the open. We could easily, I think I could see this one down by 14. That was where I was going to look to get some option puts in June, but I didn't do it. But hey, whatever, it's a learning lesson. One of the things that I want to try doing is like stocks like this where I have like a longer outlook. I do want to start looking at some option plays, maybe like 2 months out, to see if we can get some good kind of return on those. But hey, we'll start trying it. We'll see what happens. All right, let's go ahead. Let's take a look here at some stocks out there. Utilities not doing too bad yesterday. Take a look at the daily chart on here. You guys know I swung Duke. So look at that move that we got put in yesterday. I literally said I wanted to see a close back above 11-12-62s. We got in this one at 1150s yesterday. Now we're already up there towards 1330s. We had a high yesterday of 113.67. We're going to hold on to this swing trade, look to make a move back towards 115s and 116. That's going to be a great gain there for us on Duke. For this being mentioned, look at some other ones like POR. You can look at XEL. XEL is Excel Energy. Look how that one put in a nice strong candle yesterday. Looks like it was a good day for us to go into the utility game. Looks like Hamilton got a BBW put. Hey, at least somebody's making that money. Let's keep it going, guys. Wellness Matters says short everything. Well, can't blame me for thinking like that. Yesterday, also Lucid cracking on down. We'll take a look at that to see if it can continue on down. But Tesla's now down to 621, guys. This stock was up there just a few minutes ago, 2 months ago, at like 1,200. It's gotten a 50% retracement already, guys. So just to kind of give you that eyesight of how bad the market is right now, even Tesla's retraced 50%. Amazon's just been a complete disaster, guys. It's now down there towards 2,000, bounced off that 2050 area that we were kind of looking at, Zunaid. So I don't know if you've been kind of paying attention to that, but it's also the pricing, right? You took a look at some of those options yesterday, just wasn't making sense, right?
Yeah.
So that's why you can always just always, you know, just because you know a trade, and especially in the option game, you got to know a little bit more than just, oh, I think this is going to the downside. But yeah, it's going to be something to watch. I think if that cracks 2,000, watch out, guys, because you're going to see some more downside action. Apple also looking really bearish, not looking like it wants to hold at all. We're going to see if it can come back and hold around 137. But other than that, it's looking like it wants to come back to 128. And if it cracks there, we can come down towards 100. All right, let's go ahead. We'll take a look at some of the stocks that you guys want to take a look at. Yesterday, we did trade MRO really quickly towards the upside. We saw oil kind of turn around. We saw some defensive names not do bad yesterday. So take a look at to see what happens in there. But really, what we want to take a look at is to see if we can get a turnaround in technology and consumer cyclical, as those were the two sectors that got hit the hardest yesterday. All right, let's go ahead. Let's make that money. Like Patrick says, today's the day. The market will stage a rally, says Jack. Hey, can't blame you for stating it. We'll see what happens. Mighty Soldier Trades in the house. You already know. Let's go. Let's go. All right, guys, let's take a look at some of these stocks that you guys are calling in the chat. Matt D, love the love there. Let's keep it going here. We got LEELEV. Don't know this one. Elevate Inc. We're talking about biotech here. That's interesting. It's had about 1, 2, 3. This is that fourth run. I'd wanted to hold the pullback here. If it could hold there towards 389s, it doesn't look too bad. You can see this morning it was pushed right up through there, held it on the sideways action. Now up there to 450. It could be that it already made its move, though. It's already gone up about 27% in pre-market, Trevor. So it doesn't mean that I'm wrong, or it doesn't mean that you can't trade it, but just make sure that you're still getting that same kind of reaction at the bell that you were seeing in the pre-market, where you were seeing it come on up, and big gains, right? And so I would look for retracement, probably closer towards the 4, and then it coming back towards that 450. All right. Yeah, we're definitely out of Detroit, man. Like the jacket says, Benzinga, baby. Let's go. CLM being mentioned in the chat. Let's go to that. All right, we got Cornerstone Strategic Value here. I've never traded this stock, and it looks like it's trying to bottom around here around the 1050s, but it's definitely been a dog for like the last 2 or 3 months. So you never know. Could this be a dead cat rally kind of thing and come back towards 1250? It very much could be. Getting destroyed off their earnings report. So yeah, their earnings report just pointing towards the downside, and I had that feeling. One of the things is the first things to go are those kind of extra expenditures, and I don't think people are trying to do some of those extra expenditures this year. Maybe you're still seeing some people still doing a little bit of traveling, but actually buying like goods. I don't think you're going to see it, right? And so this could also affect stocks like HIBB, HIB Sports. That's on definitely trade on that. Let me see if I can find Academy. And anybody knows the ticker for Academy, throw it on up. I know that's another sports. We're gonna keep an eye on these. I mean, you can take a look. There's not much that's looking good in footwear, accessories, Under Armour. They're all just getting hit. A&F just got destroyed. Urban Outfitters wasn't the worst report, so you could see that one continue down today, but it really wasn't the worst report. One that was a little bit better was Nordstrom, and you can already see it's red on the day. So that just shows us that even one that had a decent report can't go green. So just be careful on out there. Lot of blood in the streets. EMPH, this is a solar stock that has tried to come back up, tried to hold these gains, but looks like it wants to break 160 and come back down towards 140. A move up could get you towards 170, but we'll see if it turns around here. Nvidia does have earnings after the bell today. What are you seeing on this chart, Zunaid? I know that you're better probably trader of Nvidia than I am. You traded more often, so I'll let you call it. What do you see out there?
Yeah, on Nvidia, you can kind of see that it's obviously in a downtrend. There's no question about that. The level that I'm kind of patiently waiting for is going to be the next one down. It's going to be the 154 and then the 150s. So far, if you want to try to be, biased to the upside, you can see that the trend has always kind of been up here for the past few sessions, where there's no question that it's been in a downtrend if you kind of really zoom out and see what's going on in the bigger picture here, especially since, let's go to the daily. You can see the crack here that I have on the long-term trend. It broke that around April 22nd, wanted to come back and test it, couldn't quite stay above, and then we've been heading to the downside ever since. But I'd say the 154, 150 is support, but with it being earnings, not a place for me to go in and try to invest and things like that. And again, fundamentals and whatnot is not my strong suit. But if it wants to come down to the 154s and the 150s, I'm happy to trade it. But till then, I'm going to leave it alone. And then maybe we'll trade it tomorrow after reports earnings and we get some type of direction and movement.
Yeah, there's a lot of these.
See if we can.
Oh, all right. I see you drawing.
A little more drawings, a little more drawings,
See you working it.
There we go. There we go. So no idea if this stuff works, but no, I'm kidding. I mean, I trade with patterns, but in this wild market, who really knows?
Yeah, definitely. I would agree with that comment. Definitely. Who really knows? I don't think anybody knows.
ASO, by the way, appreciate the chat helping us out. ASO is Sports Academy and Outdoors.
Yeah, I saw the chat knocking that out there. That's what it's all about, man. It's all about you guys out there helping us out. And yeah, ASO is another one that I'd take a look at. Look at this one. It was looking great, looking like it wanted to break out. And that's when you usually get caught the most, like right when you think a stock is on a breakout, and all of a sudden, chapow, it's right back down. And this is why you always got to know you're out, right? Like, let's say if you were this person that got in here around, let's say 40s. You see it go up there to 42.50s. You're like, oh, I'm looking for 50 though. Okay. And then it comes back. If you don't get out at the support, what could end up happening is a very flush down like you got here. You had flushed at 35 and came back to about 38. But then after that, boom, you're back down to 34s, 30s, 28s, 26. And now you're holding the bag. This is why you always got to know you're out. And this is why I'm telling people, like, you gotta know your pain levels, your thresh level. Like, what is it? If you're gonna invest in a stock, it's not just about putting money in and just forgetting about it. Because I always also hear that comment being mentioned a lot. Oh, just buy it and forget about it. Well, I mean, that doesn't really work out either, right? Because if you just forget about it, you can easily just start getting 60, 70, 80, 90% drawdowns. And we all know you do that, you're just asking to blow up. So just be careful on out there, guys. We'll see what happens. It's okay to dip your toes, but it's not okay to just let your accounts go to zero. So just make sure that you know what you're doing on out there and working hard to first protect your risk. All right, let's go ahead. Let's look on out there. Seeing some people mention BTU. All right, let's go ahead. Let's take a look at BTU. BTU actually pulled back yesterday. We're going to see if it can hold the gains and start pushing back towards 26.35. Yesterday's high was a high of 25.39, coming down there towards 24.22. Let's take a look at it in the pre-market action. It is coming up a little bit. Went up there towards 25. We're going to look for pullbacks towards 23.75 to hold, and then it moved back up towards 25. All right, XOM got a little triple top going on. Yeah, I've seen that one. Let's go to XOM here. If you take a look at the hourly, you can see here, what do you got? You got that kind of ascending triangle type of look, right? Essentially, you're getting on up there, but every time you get on up there, you fail to get through it. Now I would be okay with maybe a pullback to 94. Wouldn't want to see something close by like 93.50. Want to see it take out 95 right out the gates, push up there towards, let's say, 96.50, and then see it continue on its daily trend. If you take a look at the daily, it could pull back today towards 92.50, or it could take out 94.75 and then make the next leg on up. Macy's being brought up in the chat. I mean, when's the last time you shopped at Macy's? I don't think a lot of people are shopping at Macy's right now. Macy's usually a little bit higher end on that, at least that retail price. And you're seeing it. You're seeing it definitely take a hit. Department stores have been taking a hit. JWN was a little bit better report, but I think that's just because of the higher brands, right? Higher quality brands have less kind of attachment to that changing in price. And I don't think that a lot of these kind of companies are kind of pushing even their price. They're probably just staying the same right now and riding out the storm. So JWN actually didn't have the worst earnings today. All right. Looks like we got in the chat C being mentioned. That Citigroup did make a nice run in the last couple of days. We'll look for it to take out the high here on Monday. The high was 53.60. If it takes that out, you could get that next leg up towards, let's say, 56 is the first level I'd see. And then from there, I would look up towards 57. We'll see what happens there. Nvidia premiums are pretty high right now because of the IV from earnings. I could expect that. Yeah, that's normal, especially right at earnings. Lewis Hamilton saying, I got SOX calls for Nvidia earnings. Less risk, I hope. It's not the worst. It's definitely less risk. I mean, you're not going full into one stock. M earnings out tomorrow. Look out. Yeah, look out. I go to Macy's to ride the 10 floors of original wood escalators. I don't think they have that at my Macy's, but maybe they got it at yours then. Let's take a look here. KSS is up this morning. Let's take a look. Coles is up a little bit, up there towards 36.50s. We'll see if this can get up there towards 40 today. I don't see too much on the pattern, but let's see what happens. Nike's getting bad, man. It's coming down there. It could break 100. That looks like a very bearish chart to me. So it could come back there towards, let's say, 105.79s for a little quick bounce. But it does look like it wants to just crack down and continue coming down. Love the short. Let's go. The shorts are here, baby. Only in NYC. Good morning. How we doing, MD? Oh, the New York one? Man, that New York Macy's store, I think I got in there for like a second. There was just way too many people. Zunaid, I don't know if you've ever been in that one.
I haven't. Is it just like the biggest Macy's in the world or something?
It's like one of them, and it's like really old. So like it's been like Macy's for like a long time, right? And so
okay.
I think that's really what it is that it's been there for a long time.
I remember the Richie's days.
Yeah, man. I mean, New York is a little too much for me. I don't know about you, Zunaid. Sometimes it just gets too packed, man. It's like I like Boston a little bit better, but then maybe I'm just
I like New
biased
York.
there.
I like it.
What do you like more, Boston or New York?
New York, just because the stock exchange is there, and
okay. I mean, you in Boston, you got the financial district, you know.
Yeah, but you know why go to the little brother when you can go to the main dog?
Hey, let them know, Zunaid. Let's go, let's go.
Yeah.
Chicago's Macy's is good too. Okay, 10 floors, original Macy's.
All right.
Ding, 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 ding.
You've got the first movement on SPY, just kind of hanging out here.
Make some money.
Not really seeing any movement at all.
All right, let me get set up here. I am not set for the bell.
Slight upside, trying to break the 393, but looking at this 10-minute candle here.
Yeah, let me get ready here.
Oh, I gotta put up my
a little slower to the bell today, guys. Sorry about that. A lot going on at the house here. All right. Let's get this going here. All right, looking good here in Duke and looking good in Ollie. Still got that Ollie. I'm just going to keep riding that one. But let's see what we take today.
Yeah, not really seeing anything out the gate that I like.
All right, so right out the gates, energy leading us up, technology right behind that.
Powell speaks today too, doesn't he? Before the minutes come out. I was going to say, because this is the slowest movement I've seen in terms of range for the SPY for the first couple of minutes. Like literally within a point range.
Doesn't look too bad. I like Hal right now, guys. Just took it there at 77s. Long Halliburton. Let me get my screen up.
Yeah, there you go.
HAL. Got there at 77, and I'm looking to add at VWAP. So we're going to add at VWAP. Took a first started position here, looking for a move to like 65, 60s to add. Holding towards 38.50. Yet haven't added. Just ticked. Looks like it just wants to come up here. Just gonna let it work here. See if it starts pushing. Yeah, 2 p.m.
here. I'm gonna try a quick long here. Scalp. I got filled at 182.04 on the equity side on Facebook. Stop loss is gonna be about. I'm gonna add some more around 181.50 if it wants to come back and test VWAP. Probably got a little too antsy in this one, but that's where we're at in life.
It happens.
Let's see. We've got a break above that.
All right, guys. So leading us today, consumer cyclical and technology. Remember in the morning I said that
Sorry, real
watch
quick.
these two.
Gonna take a piece here at 182.67s on Facebook. 182.67s out. Taking some more here at 182.87 out. And I only got about 1/4 of my size left.
Let's go. Let's go.
My break even is going to be 182. If it breaks 182, I'm out of the remaining 1/4. The majority of it, I'm out at 182.70s here.
All right, looking for Hal to break through the 38.80s there. There you go. Right back up on 38.80s now. Now we're deep into the green. Let's let it push towards 40 or 39 here.
Snapchat's got to be popping. You got some call options coming in at 13.50 expiring this
A little
week.
push.
Definitely interested in Snapchat. So remember, literally mentioned it before the bell. You got such a beatdown. Would not be surprised if you get a rally into the 13.50 and the 14s, but
Boom, getting
not
a
gonna
little
get
bit of a
excited
move
yet.
in HAL here. Let's see if it can get to 39 here. I'll take profits towards that 39. Let's see if we get that. That's up there in that spot. We'll see if we get it up there.
All right, taking some more here at 182 at 99s.
SoFi making moves up too. Not much. I don't see much there. All right, we're at 38.90s here. We're about to get towards the 39s there. We'll be able to take some profit there on HAL here. Let's see if we can get through that 39 here.
The minutes come out at 2 o'clock.
Yeah, and it's the minutes,
Shannon.
guys.
I don't know if he talks after. I have no idea. I have to look at the
No,
schedule.
not minutes.
He doesn't talk after the minutes?
No, that's not the way the minutes work. Minutes are a release. It's like a press release.
Gotcha. So when does he talk then?
It's a
I thought he usually
transcript,
like
essentially.
update.
It's a transcript, essentially, of the last meeting.
Hmm.
All right, it just clicked there to 38.99s. Could have taken the profits. I'm looking for a breakthrough there. It looks like the momentum wants to take us through 39 here. Looking for that breakthrough. Then we'll take the profits here. I'll put the chart up so you guys can see it. This has been the trade here. HAL. Looking for the breakthrough 39s here and then just take the profit. $38.99 showing up there. It rejected it there for a second there. Let's see if we can get right back through it here.
I was hoping to grab some more Facebook if it came all the way down to around the 180, 158, 180, 177 area. But so far, it still wants to keep marching along. I'm pretty much out of like 90% of my size, just holding on to 10% in case we break the 183. My break even is going to be a crack of 182. Okay, all right, fine. That's because I mentioned, I mean, you got to go there. Damn.
All right, there's
All right, and I'm
39
out.
showing.
Jesus Christ.
All right, there's 39.03s. Boom, out there at 39.04. Not bad, not bad there. Halliburton, let's go. Good trade right out the gates here, guys. On Zunaid and I, killing it. Let's go. You guys do us a favor. If you guys are enjoying us knocking out some trades to start the day the right way, having a little bit of a money drop time here, guys, smash that like. Let's get those likes on up there. Smash it on up. A little money flowing on top of those likes, baby. Let's go. Let's go. It's time. It's time to break out that piggy bank. Take some more trades. If you guys want to see us take some more trades, definitely smash the like and let's keep going. Let's go. Let's go.
I definitely went ahead and missed the opportunity to do a quick scalp on the SPY short at 395, but that's all right. If it wants to come back to 394, I'd be interested in going kind of long.
Boom. Halliburton got there towards 39.10s there. I think it's going to retrace to VWAP. That's why I wanted to get out because I just didn't want to hang out with the VWAP bounce type of trade there, but it wasn't a bad move right out the gates there. Not a bad one there. All right, let's go ahead. Let's take a sector and industry outlook. Consumer cyclical now up 1.29. Technology up 1.25. Looks like we're having a nice up day today. Nice bounce back type of day. What is doing well? Actually, residential construction is doing well right now, guys. Look at Toll Brothers. Toll Brothers got a nice little push there. Toll Brothers had earnings that were not bad, at least. In that sense, beat on EPS. You guys can see Toll pushing up there towards 46.75. I'd look for a pullback to 45.75. And there's Halliburton pulling on back there towards the VWAP. That's what I was kind of worried about, a move right back to VWAP. So I'm glad I took that quick profit. Just got myself a nice little cushion to take the next trade. Doesn't mean it's going to break either. We'll see what happens. Love the graphics. Hey, we'll keep it going here. That's what it's all. How's our SPY doing? Still pushing?
Yeah, still trying to come down and push above the 395. I'm in a quick short scalp here on the 394 puts on the SPY expiring today. Got filled at 230. Looking to get about 250 if I can.
Swing trade killing it right now, guys. Duke start pushing here towards 113.30s. We talked about how we wanted to see it go towards 114s. Looking well in Duke Energy, baby. Let's go.
I'm going to go ahead and sell this SPY put here. Got filled at 230 on the buy, out at 239. Just a quick 9-cent scalp. Didn't like the fact that it wasn't going down as fast to the 294 level, so I decided to get out.
Lucid cracking fast there, guys, man. I wish I still had Lucid short, man. Ugh, it's kind of annoying. Ooh, BBW. Short this. Just seeing too much up movement right now to get short, so I'm looking for some other bounces. Let's look for BTU. It bounced towards 2490s and then kind of held up there. Talked about in pre-market how it's looking for a move to 2375, catching a bid. We'll see if we get that move. Checking out DKS. We'll see what happens there. See if we can get this bounce around here, around 24s. Just a slight tick underneath it, and then right back through 24. What's doing well right now? Lumber and production. Lumber and wood production going up there today. WFG. Maybe look for a Home Depot relief rally. There you can see it. Home Depot relief rally there. BBY having a nice run. Yeah, a bunch of relief rallies on the stocks that got killed, right? And so another one that got killed is ANF. Look at that one. It's up today, right? Perfect example. Like Target. You see? Target's up today. So the stocks that gotten beat down lately are making a nice move up right now. All right, Nvidia probably making a nice move. Let's take a look. Yeah, nice move there. I'm looking for a VWAP bounce trade. Let's go to 163 here and see if we can catch 163 pullback here.
SPY couldn't break above the 395 just yet. Hanging out.
163.30s is actually the level I'm looking at. Nvidia. Let's see if I can nail this one today. All right, looking for 163s.
Oh, there it is. Snap, is it still pushing? That's one trade I definitely missed. Yep.
Snappy snap. Snap snap.
Build.
I mean, it's a hard one to trade, man, but I understand why you're looking at it like in an oversold territory.
Yeah. It's just the fact that you get a little bit of a bounce. And I mean, because I missed Snap is why I went into Facebook, right? Because that's the main reason I went into Facebook. And you can see it held the previous close on the 5-minute there, on the 5-minute candles I've got. Now it's trying to test VWAP long VIX on the the current 5-minute candle on Facebook. Would not be surprised if this closed below VWAP. And there it goes.
All right, everything's starting to break right back down here, so I'm trying to pay attention. I wanted to catch some VWAP bounces in tech, but I mean, with the SPY and the Qs coming right back down, I'm a little bit hesitant. I don't know about you, but feeling a little bit hesitant on that call.
Yeah, I'm kind of just hanging out because I've already started at the day off green with 2 trades, 1
Exactly.
scalp, Facebook to the long side. So I'm just hanging. Not
Nice
really
move in
forcing anything.
XOM today, guys. I know we've been watching XOM for a little while. Look at that. Nice little move to 95 there today. Doesn't look too bad. Nice little move in oil. Actually, I'm not looking for oil to go up, man, because I'm trying to cross the whole United States right now, Zunaid. And I don't know about you, man, but I could
Oh, look,
use a
just make
good.
money trading the oils to pay for the oil. You know
That's
what I
what I
mean?
might need to do, guys.
That's
Is
yeah,
that
that's the way
that's
to
what I
go.
need to do, guys? Let me know in the chat. I need to make some oil money to pay for my oil. Let's
Yeah, like
go.
what
Let's
was it? Like
go.
I tried to short Carvana the other day so I could help pay my car that I'm gonna buy from Carvana.
I
You know,
like it. I like
didn't
it, dude.
quite work out
Hey,
because I
well,
didn't. It's not like I made $30,000 on the short, but you know,
maybe
still
gush
solid.
action. Some gush action today. Nice
We
little
got. Do we
move
have 2
up
shows
there.
running? What's the other show we have going on? Any idea?
Dude, no idea.
Spencer trying to hijack us. That's fine.
Yeah, we're getting hijacked, guys. I don't know what's going on there. I'm trying to run one show. I don't know if I can run 2 shows at the same time. Looking at AMD right now, it looks interesting for me.
You said look at what now?
I'm taking it. Just got their 69s on AMD. Long. 91.69 on AMD. Risk is going to be that last red candle right behind it, which is 91.30s.
Let's see.
Up there towards 92s now. Going to look to take some profits at 92.40s. Okay, 39, 36. There's 40. All right, just took half of it off there. Let's go.
All right, you've got SPY that went ahead and broke above the 395 area. I'm going to go ahead and grab some calls here. I went ahead and grabbed the 396 calls, went ahead and got filled at 196.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Taking some trades here. We're in AMD. We just took half profits.
Come on, don't
You're
get
taking
licked, you little
SPYs?
shit. Yeah, SPY call. 396 calls. I was hoping it would stay above the 395 level, but now it's of course cracking down. If this candle goes red, or if we break 395, if we break 394.50 to the downside, I will go ahead and cut my losses.
Good Lord. What did AB do?
What happened?
I'm not even going to talk about it.
AB messed up. Is that where the second show is?
He's trying to stream Johnny Depp.
Okay. Well, how many viewers does he have?
Just let it go. You guys go. Zoltan tell you if you guys want to go watch Amber Heard, go for it.
I went ahead and added some more calls here at 178,
All right.
and
I'm
the
out
crack
of
this.
AMD's rest of it. I could have held a little bit there, but it went right back to break even there. So I didn't want it to stop me out at like a loss. So I got out of there in AMD. I don't know how the hell it just went up and down like a whole point really damn quickly there, but it did. I'll tell you right now. ATR is at 48 cents right now. So just be careful. In 1 minute,
All right, out on the SPY
50
calls.
cents.
Out on the SPY calls at 166, got him at 196, added at 178, out at 166.
So at least we made some gain there on AMD. Some good gain on the first half of it. Should have probably taken it all off, but I mean, hey.
All right, now I'm about to go check out what AB is doing. What are you doing, AB?
He's streaming Johnny Depp, bro. He's trying to get some viewers. Can't
I
blame
can
the man.
see him live.
All right, Snow is cracking down. Did we just get a huge crack in the SPY?
Yeah, we did to the downside.
Yeah.
Now it's coming back to test the previous close.
All right, Lucid breaking down there. Starting to see some shorts out there start getting hit
That's what I
hard.
should've done. I
Looks
should've
like some
waited for
dead
that.
cat bounces
Fuck.
out there starting to crack now. Looking
That's
at
on me.
Urban for a short here, potentially, guys.
That's on me.
Gonna let it try to break out through 19. If it fails again here at 19, this is the third attempt to break out through 19. And we're gonna look for that to fail, and then we're gonna start hammering on it off of 19. ANF is another one that we could look at the same kind of look. Urban and ANF, very similar charts right now. You see how they're like just coming up and they're slowing down, and you're seeing some stocks break down. That's why it looks interesting to me. All right, let's go get a starter here at 1880s. Starter, looking to add here, but just going to be patient here. Let it test up because it could come running through 19s. If it does that, then yeah, we just get out on the first quarter of the trade here, the first quarter piece. So just took a little bit there on that breakdown candle. Gonna let it pop here a little bit.
Coming down, coming down.
So looking for this to be the big break. Now we're down to it towards 74s. What you got?
Well, nothing. I'll just say another lesson of why we cut our losses, right? With the SPY calls that I was in, I cut those at 166. Now they're going for 132. So with that size that we had, that we play with, I would have been red and given up all the Facebook gains. But we're still green, even though this one was an L for us.
How we doing in the chat out there? I hope you guys are having a good day. Let us know if you guys are having a big trade or struggling or whatever it may be. You know, one of the things that I think that we don't do enough here is that like kind of do a call out for kind of mental health also, guys. If you guys are struggling with your trade, confused, frustrated, don't know what's going on, talk to us. We're here for you. We're here to help you out. And even if it might not be on stream, you could definitely reach out to Zunaid and I know we'll love to help you out and get you right emotionally so that you can trade to your best. Let's go. Let's go.
Absolutely.
Hashtag wellness matters. 100%, man. All right, getting that bounce that I was kind of expecting here in Urban. So it's going to come up here, probably even touch 19. Don't stress here. What my biggest thing for me is 1905s. A close above that gets me out here, but a little tick up is kind of a good thing. It kind of gives a capture of some of the bulls. They still think this is going to go up, and then we'll look for the big flush. We want a big red candle to show up. Big red candle. That's going to show us that, okay, yeah, this was a dead cat rally to the upside, and now we're seeing that crack.
Well, SPY just went above red to green. It's kind of flirting around with it. Bounce from VWAP as well. I don't have a clear read on it, so I am not going to trade it.
Lucid now down to 1682s, guys. Definitely getting crushed there. Best Buy up there. Nice run on Best Buy today. That nice little short squeeze on up. We'll see what happens there. AMD just cracked down. Glad I got rid of that one. Would have got stuck in that move. But we'll see what happens there. Lucid, man, I should have had that one from 1850s. Ah!
Let's see.
I try my best to stick to no trading for the first 30 minutes. Tempting, but too many whipsaws for my consistency. That's actually a good move, man. And one of the best things you can do is look at your strategies, look at your data. If you're seeing no consistency in that first 30 minutes, why trade it? I agree with you. You can just hang out with us for the first 30 minutes. Kind of watch us kind of go through the motions.
OXY trying to break high a day, by the way.
If you're losing past winning, think of it as house money. Money that you never had before your winnings. True. I like that one. Maxar, Holton News. What's up with Maxar? Ooh, yeah, it is Holton on news. That's interesting there. Jay, good note there. Thanks, Benzinga, for the ASO heads up. That's what I'm talking about. You know? Definitely it was already getting hit. It's bouncing back there. We'll see if these are dead cat rallies though too. Just be careful out there because I don't know how long these are going to last. I mean, we're getting some good rallies here, but are these just kind of dead cats up? That's the one thing that you got to be careful of.
Keep an eye on SPY still. If SPY can go above 395, I'd be interested in calls, but for now,
there's nothing wrong with waiting 15 minutes, 30 minutes. Honestly, the first hour of the day is very difficult. I mean, if you're calm and patient, you can trade after the first hour of the day. You don't need to trade right out the gates.
Keep in mind, you don't even need to trade at all.
Yeah, dude. I mean, too many traders, especially day traders, they feel like they need to trade every single day. And I mean, like that happens a lot. Also, I mean, I would say even on here, because I mean, I even feel it sometimes because I'm live with you guys. But you guys that aren't like getting watched to trade or right now, I mean, don't think that you need to. You don't. Same thing goes for myself. I mean, I mean, if there might be one day where we don't take a single trade on here. All right, looking for one more rejection and looking for the SPY to start cracking here and looking for some other stocks to start cracking. So the stocks that had those dead cat bounces, that had the huge run-ups, want to see those start cracking here to see that, okay, yeah, we're in a good trade here. That's why I think it's important to just be patient. Like I got my quarter entry and I've just been patient here, letting the trade work out a little bit before I start adding to the trade. Ross new highs. What chart you looking at? Not a bad one, Ross. Got some charts up here, guys. AMD in the middle, SPY to the left, Urban, my stock that I'm trading here on the right hand side. Ralph Lauren having a decent day today. Best Buy here on the bottom, still having a good day. Couple pushes up, and ASO here on the bottom left.
I'm gonna regret this, but I'm gonna try some SPY long again. 396 got filled at $1.60, expiring today. Stop loss will be the crack of 393.50 to the downside.
Dev, you're funny, man. I love it. He says, I get itchy if I don't trade. Is there an ointment recommendation?
Yeah, power your computer off.
It's called pull the plug.
All right, here we go. SPY trying.
We'll see what happens there, man.
Push.
I'm getting a little push here.
All right, gonna go ahead and take some out here. Half size on 180s. Quick 20 cents.
Getting a little push here.
Come on.
Looking to see what's going to happen here.
Still waiting for SPY to break that 395 ultimately.
Not trying to be early on this ad. Just give it time here. If it stops me out, it stops me out on the first quarter versus a full position, which is very important. SPY coming right back down there to 394s.
Yeah, Nvidia
to 395.
Nvidia trying to go back above VWAP. AMD also trying to go do the same. It is above, but it's trying to stay above. And then let's see what Nvidia is at exactly. Yep, trying to break above it. And then what was I trading just now? SPY.
All right, this is the candle that if it closes on 1905 or more, we're going to go ahead and get out there on Urban. It's right on the breakout point for the upside and also the breakdown point. This is like that line in the sand. We'll see if it goes up or comes down here. Best Buy also looks like a good short there. Like always, guys, do your own risk assessment. And like always, we're here, guys, for educational purposes only. This is not financial advice, and opinions do not represent those of Benzinga. Host and guests may maintain positions in the securities mentioned.
Oh, yeah, I'm definitely pumping SPY right now. So thank you, guys.
You know, pump, 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 pump.
Appreciate you guys.
You're like this right now?
Money.
This is Zunaid right now, guys. Yeah,
Hey.
yeah. The only way is up. Yeah, yeah.
Shoot, the market could use some of that. That's for sure.
We need some 80s pal versus 2020 pals.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. SPY, break that 395.
You know
We're
that was
already out
actually
half the
pal in the
size.
80s. You know that was pal in the 80s. Just rocking it. All right, I got about 6 seconds on this candle here.
SPY struggling to break it.
Can the only way be down for me at least? All right, there. It just closed above that 1905. I'm out of that urban right there. Got out there at 1913s. First loss on the day. I'll get out. It's okay.
Speaking of urban, I'm still down like 34% on my urban one calls. So that's not that strategy's not working so far to play the Juneteenth part of it.
All right, SPY reversed there. Eventually, it just did a little fake out there. So I'm going to keep an eye out on these. But I think we're starting to see a little bit of a turnaround. We'll see right here.
Sure are. SPY coming down to test the previous close at the 393.89 level. Still holding on to the half calls I have remaining. Again, we scaled out some in the 180s.
So continued to push. Definitely seeing some like kind of dead cat rally type out there. That's the how. They're good. A little VWAP bounce there.
There we go, SPY. There we go, SPY. Come on. Push, though. We need you to break above 395. I should have scalped it off of this balance. That's on me. I was waiting for it to come to VWAP, but I was a little too chicken. Yeah, you've got Nvidia that's having a tough time breaking the 165 again.
So BTU, when it dropped back last time, it went to 2381s. Was looking for 2375, so it's not too bad, but looking for it to get out of this sideways trend. Real estate doing well today, guys. It is continued to do well.
Come on, what else we got going on?
Maxstar is still halted. Yeah, still halted. Wonder what the news is on that. I wonder if it's like a buyout. What it is. Be interesting. BIG, man. BIG, big lots making a move up today. Target probably making still a move up. Yep, not looking too bad. Even the Beyond Meat making moves on up today. Making the Kardashian run, we're going to call it.
Where is KSI and Simon? What does that mean?
I have no idea.
I'm not sure what that is in reference to, my man or a woman.
KSI?
But I do hear that Jesus Christ is coming, so calls on that, I guess.
Like.
Snapchat trying to break that 1380. Nice bounce off of VWAP, not in the trade.
Maxar scored a big contract. Well, what contract? No. If you know what contract. I know there's a contract that expires in 2023. That's important. But the only way is up.
My American Express savings account interest rate went up, so
yeah, I know, right? Let's go for the savings account. You gave me an extra 0.00.
We had now it's 0.6 now. Hang on.
Uh-oh.
It used to be 2%. Used to be 2%.
Almost 2%.
Then during
Almost
COVID, it came on down.
You know, there was a time, Zunaid, where savings accounts used to give you like 5 to 6%
When?
back in the
Definitely not in
days,
my
man.
lifetime.
Not in your lifetime, not in our lifetime, bro. But there was a time, at least 2 to 3, I think, in our lifetime, though.
Well, I mean, I had 2.1 at Amex. I know that.
Yeah, and so like, I mean, that, I mean, we're
And that was like 2
talking
years
less
ago.
than 1%, bro. Like, really, what are they giving back to us? That's not much. Let's just say that.
Here we go, Spy. One more time. Trying to go to and break the 395. Can you do it? I believe you can. Oh my God. If you don't just break it, God damn it.
All
Come
right,
on.
let's go.
You can do it.
Going
You
fishing.
can do it. Those calls are up about 10%. Come on.
All right, guys, it's 10 o'clock here. Just be careful on out there. You could see some reversal action start happening here. SPY is looking like it has a flag pattern right now, or a pendant, trying to get back above the 395s. We'll see if it can get on up there. They give back pocket change. Yeah, 100%. Oh, KSI YouTuber. Okay, I think I know who he is now.
Yeah, I don't know how negative interest rates work. I don't know. Can you imagine the bank is like, hey, appreciate you putting $100. Next week it'll be 99. I really don't think that's how that works. I think it's more so like institutional, but what do I know?
All right, seeing some topping out action going on now. Let's see if this is just a pause here.
You can see SPY could not break the 395. Still struggling with it.
Yeah,
Still
starting to
struggling with
struggle.
it.
Starting to struggle there.
Come on. Only concentrating on this one trade right now. Unfortunately, I'm not looking around much. But you are seeing a bunch of AMD $75 puts coming in, expiring on August 19th. So a couple of months out there. All right, SPY coming down. It says VWAP one more time. Yikes.
Starting to see that breakdown there. A and F looks perfect for a short.
Like it pulls
but
to the upside.
I can't get A and F right now, so AEO may be available. X Sporting Goods. ASO maybe. Yeah, almost to the resistance. Let's look at it. Okay, resistance comes into play right in between 2730s and 28 there on ASO.
Come on,
A little bit
SPY.
trappy right now. It's in the 15-minute sideways action right there. You see it on Zunaid's 10, just sideways action right there, right at the VWAP. So
100%.
it's just like in between, let's just say right there. And it looks bullish. I mean, this is a bullish pattern, and it's just we'll see if it actually gets above it. All right. Well, I'm catching up with the chat. I'm even taking a break. You guys won't even see me looking to the right now. Like sometimes I feel like, yeah, I'm not seeing the kind of the action right now perfectly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually take a little bit here, take like 5-10 minutes just to calm down, pay attention to see what I'm looking at versus just reacting. Lisa Lee, KSS halted. Did the sale finally go through?
I think it's speculation at this point. It held it to the upside to $39, I believe.
Yeah, it looks like the sale finally going through, man. We'll see what happens on that, but definitely that one's going to be interesting. Let's just say that. Good note, Lisa Lee. KSI got hurt in Luna, 2.8 million. Well, I mean, that's what
old news,
happened.
right? Yeah. Yeah, he posted a screenshot of his 2.2 million being worth 1,000 or something like that.
The problem there is that, I mean, diversify, right? I mean, if you had 2.8 million, how much did you have in your other coin plays? I mean, you better have had at least double that, right? I mean, that was a high risk coin. So I think you got to always know, like, at the end of the day, if you don't diversify in your crypto, you're just asking for one of them to kind of hit, and it's going to happen from time to time. KSS just reopened, guys, at 41 here. So I'll throw it up on the screen here.
Yeah.
Just reopened there. That's up there to 41.91s. Let's see what happens here. Does it keep running on up? We'll see what happens there. Does it pull back there towards 39.45 where it came from, or does it keep going through 42? It's definitely pushing there. All right, SPY. Are we going to start breaking down here? Trying to see if we're going to break down here because I can start getting short in ASO, but don't want to overreact here. Want to wait till I see a nice little breakdown there.
Yeah, SPY's putting me to sleep here. Is it still in that consolidation area? I don't like the fact that it's coming down below VWAP at the moment, but
SPY still holding VWAP there.
yeah.
Man, what a run there in ASO. That's why I'm trying to reverse it down because I'll show you guys it. So I'm looking for 28 somewhere around here to find some resistance and then just come smacking right back down there towards VWAP, which is 26.39. We don't want to see the SPY turn around though. SPY looking bullish now. It just popped back, but let's see if it
I'm
gets through
scalping it just
395.
at this point. I got filled again at 141, but I want to
It's
hold on
difficult
to
there.
it.
Definitely a difficult day there with a little bit of some chop. Stuart Porter just needs to get contract up. We'll see what happens. Sorry about yawning, guys. I'm a little bit tired. Been doing a lot of packing late at night.
I'm just exhausted staring at this SPY chart. the past
BGFV up
50 minutes.
5%, says Hex. Yeah. Now back to building tanks. All right. Now I'm starting to see a little bit of weakness here. All right. I'm going to get a starter on here. Starter on there at ASO. 67s.
Sure, yeah, and Facebook to the downside. Oh boy. Yeah,
Starting to crack.
Glad we got our profits out at the 182.75, 183 area. Matter of fact, I almost top ticked it. I missed the top by 6 cents because my fill was 183. Missed it by 6 cents, but SPY still literally just bouncing within that range.
Yeah, it just recovered. I didn't want to see that one there. Might have to get out of here.
Wait, are you short SPY?
No, not short SPY,
Oh,
but
okay.
short ASO, but it might get out of here right now. Could break through the 28s here. Should have waited for the SPY to close below VWAP there. It does look still holding there. We'll see what happens here. Show you guys it right now. See right here on the left, you see how the SPY went up one, down one, up two, down two, up two. down 3. Should have hold this support now. And when I started seeing it break, I got a little too excited on these wicks. You get this quick reversal. That's usually when I see that spike right back up.
All right, I've got a drawing up. Let's see if we can break it. I'm just drawing some nonsense on the SPY. We'll see what happens.
Might get this breakout push here and then just have to get out. SPY fighting.
Yeah, I mean, it could just be the fact that the market's waiting for the minutes, but
There it goes.
just get me to the one. Just
pushing.
wick above to 395.30s.
It's trying. Let's see what happens here.
Tesla above, trying to test it 650 here momentarily.
See what
All
happens.
right, here we go.
Here.
Trying to break above 395 is going to be the SPY. The ads that I had at 141, I'm going to go ahead and scale out 3-4 tier at 180. 180 out.
Get some music going here. Getting a little boring.
180 out. On
There's
the
a
SPY.
nice push in the SPY here.
But man, still having a tough time pushing through it. So that's why I wanted to go ahead and get some outs.
Out ASO. Second loss on the day. Fighting the tape. SPY up. I'm trading down. That happens.
Someone wanted us to check Apple real quick. Apple trying to get above from red to green. You see the previous close is acting as resistance at the 140.36. Don't have a really good read on it, to be honest. I don't. The only thing I can tell you is the closer you get to SPY, I mean, the closer you get to VWAP on that, the better it is for you. But now SPY above 395.04. Come on, keep pushing. Keep on pushing. I've got the drawings up there. You got to break the drawings. Come on. But yeah, if you're going to play music, I can't have jazz, bro. That puts me to sleep even more than the SPY.
You sure?
100%. 100%. Home Depot bounced off of VWAP real nice.
How's this? Can you hear it?
I can hear. Oh, it's not the volume. Come on, SPY. Come on, SPY. Go high a day at least. Just go test and taste 395.50. See how that's like.
Can you guys check? What do you want me to check? Apple? All right, I'll take a look at Apple.
Yeah, we just did. But you can see, you can give your 2 cents on it.
Some people hate the music. Some people love the music. It's just the way it goes. I guess that's what I get for running the show. You're the only one that doesn't like it, meow. And it keeps me sane, which is important.
Come on, SPY. Come on, SPY.
Still seeing short squeezes up out there. They're still pushing, but we'll see what happens there. All right, consumer cyclicals up 2.14. So department stores leading that. We've talked about that, but KSS really ripping, guys. Up there about 13% today. JWN up about 11%. Macy's up 7% there. So definitely they saw a push today.
Yeah, I gotta stop staring at the SPY chart. I gotta stare at something else.
I try to keep it down though. I'll try to keep the music low at least.
What happened to your reggae music?
I play that when you leave, Zunaid.
Why? Play your jazz music when I leave.
Nah, I need to turn people up when you leave.
It's terrible. That's terrible.
I mean, I could play it now. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm going to take another trade today. I'm just like off. I could already feel it. So
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, my energy is just drained staring at this.
yeah, yeah, it's just draining.
It's also the
Draining
weather
day.
outside is gloomy. So the weather outside for the past few days has been gloomy and rainy. So as soon as I wake up, I'm already like sad, and I'm like, oh my god.
Gotta love the chill hop.
Oh, there we go. Spy trying to go high a day. Spy goes high a day there. Yes, sir. Let's go. We're going to go ahead and take some more out here at $2 on the ads that we had.
Yes,
Completely. And then we
sir.
also got the addition, the initial that we had at 160. Out some more at 211 here. Out. Let's go, baby. Woo! Now I'm awake. Forget the reggae music. Screw your jazz music. As long as Spy makes a move, I'm awake. You know what I mean?
I'm long
There we
Halliburton.
go.
I'm back in Hal, guys. Back in Hal here.
Damn, that took forever.
Just got back in Hal, guys. HAL. Getting back in here for the boom. Looking for a push back above VWAP here.
I'm in Atlanta, Rhino. I am all out of my SPY here at 215. All out SPY calls 215. Done for the day. Good God, that was tough.
Boom, boom, baby.
That was tough, but we made it. We made it. Thank you, Drawings. I appreciate you helping out us. Helping out. Look at that. See that 5-minute candle? As soon as it broke above my drawing, it said, yeah, we going. That's exactly what I'm going to put it on. You're welcome. You're welcome. GME, boy, I haven't looked at GME in a month. GME, if it gets to 100, nice little scalp opportunity to the short side. I need a sneeze, so hang on. There we go. Clutch timing on the mute. Let's see what AMC's at. AMC, I'd be interested at $10. Ooh, almost got close to that. Did it bounce off at 10 earlier? No, it bounced off at 10:30. How much do you guys typically make average percentage-wise on a daily basis? I aim for about 1% to 2% a day. Obviously, it doesn't happen, or else I'd be tripling my money or doubling my money every trading session. Because some days we do have losses as well, but I aim for about 1 to 2% every day. I've changed my strategy for the past. I've changed my strategy twice in the past 8 months. I used to swing about a year ago, some options, and that worked out really well, but then it didn't. So then I changed to just taking trades of Nvidia, AMDs in them. And now I've changed again to just playing SPY more. If anyone's noticed, I've been watching us for some time. Who are you giving an angry message to, Mitch?
AB needs to wake up.
AB needs to wake up?
Yeah.
Why is he asleep on the stream?
He's asking me about something.
Oh. I was like, that's hilarious.
You heard that?
Oh, 100%. That's exactly how everyone sounds when they're pissed at somebody. Like, you don't like
Especially my keyboard, too.
I'm going to tell you.
My keyboard's loud as hell.
BKSY did go ahead and jump all the way from the 118s to the 174. It is halted to the upside. That is Black Sky Technology. No
GME
idea
up.
what they
Okay.
do. Have you thought about trading futures? Yes, I have.
Oh,
thought
Black
about trading
Sky's
futures.
moving? Okay, so then
It's
we
halted up.
definitely... Okay, so that's the contract. That's the bigger contract that I talked about. That's the one that's supposed to be closed in 2023. There's a big contract with the satellite providers of imaging. So you could see also Planet Labs move off of this. So PL, look for PL to maybe get into a halt there. That's why you're seeing PL get into that. So you're going to start seeing these are the companies that are competing for the contract: PL, Black Sky, Maxar. So all three of those are going to be probably releasing some news soon. Is Maxar still halted? It's weird that Maxar would be halted, but then Planet Labs and the other two wouldn't be. Black Sky looks like it just got there, but Planet Labs is trying to work its way.
Let's see.
Get gas mileage from Benzinga for the trip? I wish, Patrick. I gotta make some more money instead of lose it.
Where is...
Raul, you scalping? Is you scalping?
Can you please explain your SPY day trade today? Sure, I can. By the way, SPY did go ahead and make another high day, but I am all out completely, so it doesn't matter. But let's go ahead and redo everything. So you can see that SPY, obviously, you had a strong 10-minute start to the upside, right? I personally enjoy playing momentum with ads to from VWAP. This yellow line of mine is VWAP. You can have it on just about any broker.
VWAP.
And then, of course, you've got the EMAs here as well. You can take a quick screenshot of this if you would like. Here are the inputs, I guess. You can take a screenshot of this. But it's also Ripster's EMA clouds. It's not something that I invented or whatever. Ripster, you can follow him on Twitter. I'm a big fan of him and his style of trading. But anyway, I would go ahead and add calls anytime we got to VWAP, and I would sell them as we got a little bit above by still holding a position, hoping for this 395 break. So kind of scalped it, came back, scalped it, came back, scalped it, and then eventually it went ahead and break. So to answer your question, it's just mainly seeing that the trend was up in the EMAs, adding near VWAP, having a stop loss below it. You can see it cracked below, but didn't quite close below as many times. And that's just the momentum taking it up as well. And you can see the VWAP and also the previous close were together. And I personally enjoy that. I enjoy playing things off of the previous close. So you'll see Snapchat went ahead and did not break below the previous close, held that support right there as well. What other stock did you have? I think you had Facebook. If you go to look at the 1 minute, before it cracked all the way down, it had bounced from the previous close, this pink line, 2 times before it finally eventually gave up on that. But anyway, SPY, looking to make some more moves, but I am all out and I am done for the day. So I'll hang out with you guys for about 5 more minutes before I go and get my little walk in. But yeah, that's kind of pretty much it. I try to keep it simple. It's not too complicated. It doesn't mean that, there isn't better stuff out there. There absolutely is. Or else I'd be retired by now. Do you buy puts on SPY to play the downside too? Yeah, so I try to scalp twice the 295 puts to the downside. It worked out once, and the other time I got stopped out as well. Where did I get stopped out? Oh, no, I'm sorry. I got stopped out on the calls because I had bought calls on this break of 395, and then I got stopped out on this wick down. And then I added some more here. And SPY with another high a day. You've got some activity coming into Snapchat as well. Looks like the $14 calls are being purchased. Snapchat is already above 14, man. What a run Snapchat has been on. Talked about this before the market even opened, about Snapchat could make a nice little run after being down 40% yesterday.
Can we get to 39 on Halliburton? Halliburton's the only one trying to pay me today.
You're welcome, Elsie. Enjoy the rest of your day. All right, BKSY is saying unhalted. Let's go ahead and check it out. Trading currently at 173. High a day is 180.
Black Sky unhalted. Black Sky unhalted. Did PL get into a halt ever?
I don't believe it did, but the chat can correct me if I'm wrong.
No, it didn't. All right, guys, in at 38.80s there on the Halliburton, it's just hanging out in the 80s and the higher 80s. We're looking for it to get into the 39s and then start pushing. We'll see if we can get it on up there. We got this last time and did a very similar trade from the 77s. So let's see if we can get on up there. All right, Nike short not working like I would want it. Hey, it happens sometimes. Definitely slower day today, man. If you guys have made any big trades and want to come on a little bit later, let me know, guys. I need some pick me up. I'm gonna go get some juice here. Let's go get some juice action. I'll be right back, Zunaid.
Sounds good, buddy. Let's go ahead and take a look at what the SPY is doing here. SPY. All right. I see you, SPY. I see you, SPY. I see you. Let's see what this calls would have been worth. It's always fun to look at that. Okay. I sold at 215. Now you're going for 230. All right, that's fine. That's fine. I don't even need your $15. I don't even care. I don't even care. But that is going to be the high a day on SPY, and also breaks the high on the after hours from yesterday. Someone asked me about futures. Yeah, I do go ahead and try to play futures. I haven't the past few days, the past week, just because I've been exhausted doing everything else. But I checked out that tick video. I checked out some tick videos on futures, Voodoo. So I appreciate you sending that information over. I still need to learn how to apply it better, but you can control your risk easier. Yeah, I personally love the fact that the liquidity is so high and that my spread is 0.25. You know what I mean? That my spread isn't anything too crazy, if you will. I really do enjoy that. I just need to learn how to trade it. I just don't know, right? So I played around with it. I didn't lose money, but I did because of the fees. That's what I hate about the futures is those contracts. You're paying about, can I show my indicators? Yeah, sure. So you have VWAP here, right? The yellow. So this is VWAP on, what is this? Trading View. I have VWAP on everything, on E-Trade, Trading View, Thinkorswim, everything I have VWAP. So this is that. There's that. I mean, it's nothing special as far as I know. All right. And then my my clouds are these. I've already shown these, but you can take a screenshot if you'd like. And again, this is not mine. This is Ripster's clouds. Matter of fact, you might just be able to type in Ripster's. There you go. Ripster's EMA clouds. You can just add that if you wanted to. And you would see more than just that. You would see all different types. And you can follow them on Twitter to kind of learn how to play these. But I'm going to turn that off for now. And if you guys want to get trading, so TradingView has a free version and it also has a paid version. If you want my referral link, you can DM me and I can give you that. But I personally love TradingView. So there's also TrendSpider that you can check out. You can DM me for that affiliate link as well. But I just personally like using TradingView. They're both solid though. But yeah, those commissions on those future trades is what I absolutely hate. Like I looked at my P&L for the month of April, and in Thinkorswim, I lost money, but it was because I had like $4,000 in fees for options trading, and that's why I was red for the month. So it kind of sucked. But the first 3 months were good, so I can't really complain. Just DM me on Twitter. I don't want to. Yeah, just DM me on Twitter. Square. Also, you don't have to display your data in ticks. You can still display your charts with minutes. Yeah, I just got to play around with it. What's interesting, okay, so maybe you guys can help me out. What's interesting is when I tried to trade futures the other day, Thinkorswim had a different placement of where the futures were compared to Thinkorswim did. Sorry, TradingView had a different futures price than Thinkorswim did, and that totally threw me off. It was off by like 4 points. Completely threw me off. I don't know what that is. You get options free trading? No, I don't. I pay for Thinkorswim options. I don't get them for free, which is why I was in the red for the month of April. Zunaid, do you normally trade here? I should do futures on Ninja Trades. Why do you say that? The reason I use Thinkorswim is because I already have money there. So it's like I can use that same money to trade stocks, options, and futures. You know what I mean? I don't need to then deposit another X amount to trade futures somewhere else. Like I literally had 25,000 here on TradingView to trade with you guys. And I was like, cool, let me trade futures here as well. And when I called them, they said, oh, you need a separate account to fund. I'm like, I'm not funding another account with you guys. So then I just pulled out everything from TradingView. What was I about to say? Oh yeah, if anyone has any idea why the futures price on TradingView was different than the futures price on Thinkorswim, let me know. Because that was wild. That was wild. Yeah. My options on Thinkorswim are definitely low for sure. I pay less than 50 cents. I think I pay less than 45 cents or so on Thinkorswim as well, which is why I tell you guys all the time. Make sure you call your broker, negotiate your commission fees, especially if you're trading a large volume. Make sure you do that.
Cheers to that.
Hey, you see the futures going up. You can see SPY there. SPY with a nice move to the upside. Look at that. See, my drawing works out, man. Nice little drawing I had on the 5-minute as well. Popped above, continued going. Now there's calls that we sold at 215 or going to 260. That's all right. I don't need steak dinner anyway. I don't care.
The rule of 3, baby, comes into play, man. Comes into play.
The time frame shouldn't matter. I don't care if I'm looking at the hourly or the 5-minute or the 1-minute. What the price is what the price should be, right? So I don't know if it's that.
Maxar News is out and still halted. I'll look it up. Let me look it up, see if I can find it for us.
Yeah. All right, but it is 10:34. I'm going to head out, Mitch. It's all you. Are we trading tomorrow? Yes, Thursday. It's not Friday.
Yes, we are trading. We are trading
Are we
tomorrow.
trading Friday?
No, we are not.
Okay, cool. All right, well, y'all have a fun day. A SPY makes another high a day. You do have some 700 calls coming in on Tesla, by the way. Let's see what Tesla is at before I leave. Tesla, TSLA. Cracked above? Not quite. Okay, look at that rejection from 650. If I had known, I'd try to scalp it, but I ain't paying attention. But you got a quick rejection off of 650. Now, if Tesla can get over that and the market wants to continue going, you've got Tesla 700 on deck. But you do have the minutes coming out at 2 o'clock, so I'd expect a little bit of chop into the minutes. But so far, SPY, drawing, working out A1, and I will see you all tomorrow. Deuces.
Doses and mimosas. Let's go ahead. Let's keep it going here, guys. Let's take a look here. Halliburton, are we going to get onto this trade? 70s would get us out here. It'd be a 10-cent risk out. We're looking for a move back above 39, but we're not getting it here. Starting to see a little bit of a turnaround. It tried to get back above there, failed to hold above the 90s here. Looks like we're going to get stopped out at the 70 mark here. We'll see what happens. Dun, dun, dun. Yep, I'm out there. That means strike 3. We had 1 win, 3 losses today. Not the best trading day, but hey, let's let it keep going. We'll let our kind of swing trades work and keep us in the favor. We'll see what's going on out there and see if we can continue making some good gains. Yeah, we're seeing a little bit of a run. Will this continue? I think this is kind of just a little bit of a relief rally, but we'll see what happens. Like always, the minutes could come out and all of a sudden, boom, we're right back down. So I really just don't know where this market's heading right now. So what I'm going to do more along is cover stocks that you guys want to take a look at. If you guys got some stocks you guys want to check on out, definitely throwing them up in the chat, guys. I got to see some more likes if we're going to make it past 11 today. Let's check out where we're at in our like department today. Let's see where we're at here. What we got? We got right now only 245 likes, guys. We need to get to 400 here before 11 to keep on going towards 11:30 and Benzinga Live. But need you guys to support the channel and smash that like. All right, let's go ahead. Let's keep going. Let's see what we got on out there. It looks like lots. Sorry if I'm being annoying. Don't worry. Lots is one to take a look at. I'm sure it's short squeezing a little bit today. Let's take a look at that. This one has high short interest. It's up there towards 52. Is it finding a bottom? Who knows, man? This thing has been on a downtrend to almost 0. So I would be like a little bit wary trading a stock like this. But hey, it is up about 2 cents on the day. You can have at least a 48-cent stop out, which is the low of the day right now. We'll see what happens on there. 2:30 is it might be 2 o'clock. Let me just make sure. I think minutes sometimes come out at 2 p.m. and then the meeting's at 2:30. I'm pretty sure minutes come out today at 2, but all right, we'll see what happens out there today. Yeah, 2 p.m. 2 p.m. So 2 p.m. Eastern, the minutes should be released. Black Sky, man. If you guys remember, I've been a proponent of Black Sky. I was thinking about buying it there when it had gotten down there towards $1, and I'd be banking right now, man. I wanted to put this one in the investment account and kind of keep it there. Black Sky was one of those. DM is another one. Even Hyon is one of those. But right there, you guys are seeing a nice pop up there, and it's holding those gains there. It's making a nice run there. Let's go ahead. Let's try to find on Benzinga Pro what's going on here with these stocks. Let's go ahead and log on in here. Check out the news. This is where I always go to get my news, guys. You got to check out Benzinga Pro. That's what it's all about here. Let's go ahead. Let's find on out what's going on first in MaxR. MaxR looked like the news came out. So let's see here. Looks like we got a guidance of 1.8 to 1.85 billion. MaxR wins the 10-year contract. Looks like here we got some news here. A 5-year base contract with 5 additional years of options through 2032 represents the largest commercial imaging acquisition contract awarded by the NRO, the National Reconnaissance Office there. So definitely some good contract outlook here, and you're seeing it. You're seeing that's why Black Sky is up. That's why Planet Labs is up. Let's go to Black Sky, see what we're seeing there. Looks like they also got in on it. No terms disclosed. So when you start seeing things like that, it looks like they all got in on it. So they each got a piece. At least that's what I'm seeing here. At least that's what it looks like. We'll see what happens when we get more news there. But definitely space stocks pushing on up there, guys. What a move. What a move. All right, let's go ahead. Let's take a look here. Thank you, Colin. We'll keep it up, man. Hey, I wish you the best, Colin. Keep fighting. One of the things that I say, if you really want to see some success, try to understand how your strategy works and how your data actually results come through. So one of the things that we need to understand, right, is we have a strategy, right? But how well can we execute that strategy? And the data matters so much more, right? And so you can take a look to see, okay, my strategy is a 3-to-1 trade, but am I really getting 3-to-1 on those trades? Am I risking too much? Am I waiting too long for profits? Am I not taking enough profits? That's all going to play a factor on your profitability. This is really the important part of building a system, is looking back and seeing if you can execute your system. I'm struggling with setting stops when I'm wrong. Shake my head. Okay. So one of the things is the important thing to understand in trading, and it's hard, but we first need to understand that it's not about winning or losing. The hardest part of cutting that losing trade is that you feel like what? Like the word, a loser, right? I mean, no one wants to feel like a loser. Let's just be honest. We all want to feel like winners, right? And so we all want to win. But one of the main things that you got to do is understand that winning and losing doesn't mean right and wrong. And I think that's the important part, is separating that. And a lot of traders have trouble because they feel like, if I lose, then I did something wrong. No, necessarily, you could have done something right. It could have been stopping out at that right point. That's why I say tap yourself on the shoulder when you stop out at the right points, because really that's going to get you to the next level in your trading if you're able to go ahead and just be disciplined. So you got to go ahead and first things first, understand that when you get out of a trade at the right spot, it's a good thing. You did the right thing to do. And it's not wrong. You just lost. And losing doesn't mean that you're a loser. It just means that in this one trade, you didn't have it right. And it's okay, because we're looking at trades not in a one trade outlook, but in like hundreds of trade outlook or 100 trade outlook. You need to have a bigger sample size to make that assumption that, hey, yeah, I'm a loser. I can't do this. But hey, after like 100 trades, then you'll know, okay, I can do this consistently. Reading trading in the zone, of course, will help you like hell. This is the best book I recommend out there for trading. I know I've read it back, forward, sideways, seen every video Mark Douglas has to offer. And a lot of it is having confidence, right? Just have confidence that you can always get back into the trade and it's going to help you out. Just heard that point in Trading in the Zone. Of course, man. It's the best book there is out there. I got the spam. Sorry about that, guys. I'll go ahead and handle that right now. I read that. I still am. Again, yes, David, keep reading it, man. It's the best book, because one of the things that he does really well is understand that, hey, we're decision makers, right? That's all we are as traders. We never know when we get in a trade if we're going to be right or wrong. And if we try to make that assumption when it goes against you, you're going to go ahead and have that kind of hurt and pain feeling. We don't want to be in that pain type of feeling. The biggest thing that we want to do is be focused into the present, into the now, focusing on a trade, calculating everything out, and just moving along, trading the system. It's important. He uses a sample size of 20 trades. You are correct, David. He says at minimum 20 trades is a sample size. I say you need to go a little bit further than 20 trades. It's okay to do the 20 trades, maybe to like kind of test kind of where your system is leading. But I think after like 100 trades is where you really know how you can execute your system. Mark Douglas, it does have videos on YouTube. You guys can see his interviews and stuff like that. Would you guys like to go over Mark Douglas's book here? We could actually do it. I have often. I literally have like a lot of PowerPoints and stuff from Mark Douglas, because I used to use that book often to do some webinars and talk about one of my favorite books. Definitely. Ian Dunlap says 300 trades. You see, that's why I don't say 20 trades, because I feel like 20 trades is a little bit small. All right, we'll see what's going on out there. Let's go ahead. Let's take this down. Let's go back to my charting. Let's see what's going on. We're starting to see a little bit of slowdown here. Let's take a look at the SPY. SPY starting to top out around 397. We'll see if this is just kind of the topping action, right? And does things just start turning around? Looks like you guys would enjoy that. Hey, I got you guys. That's what it's all about. I'm here for you guys, and I'm here to push us forward. I'm not here for, my trading to like make a crap ton of money. That's not what I'm here for. I want you guys to do better. And if this is going to help you, then why not? Are you doing live trades, or is this for advice? Not asking to be funny, but I was more interested in trading daily. Yes, we do trade daily here, but this is not investment advice. This is for informational purposes only. And really, this is all about learning process from us. It's usually about 3 traders. It's not just one. I'm here now, but Ryan's sick a little bit. Zunaid was with us a little while back. So if you want to rewind and catch Zunaid on, definitely rewind and check that out. But that's what it's all about. We're here to battle, guys, learn from process, and definitely keep pushing forward. All right, let me see if I might be able to pull something up here right now. Let me see what I got here. All right, let me see what I can find on out here. See if I can pull something up now that we can take a look here from Trading in the Zone. Let's see. Bam, bam. All right, let's talk about recognizing how trading errors, really how you're committing trading errors, or is it just kind of probability going against you, right? And so you guys let me know in the chat if you guys have any stock that's making a big move. I'm going to try my best here to show you guys here a little bit of some slideshow action here, just to kind of give us a little education time here. I have a lot of these PowerPoints, so let's touch one right now. All right, so I'm going to get into here. This is how to recognize when you're committing trading errors, or is it just probability? I think this matters often. One of the things that we want to do is we want to notice, are we making mistakes in our strategy, or are we making mistakes in our errors? Like we're actually making mistakes. Like these are things that we need to correct. Let's go ahead. Let's dive in. All right. So the first thing you want to do is do the stats and results not match our approach. This is very important because we want our stats to match our approach, right? We want to be paying attention to, as traders, we all get in ruts, right? One of the key skills is going to be recognizing when our trading has fallen off track. That's why I say it's so important to keep that data. It's definitely important. It's going to help you out, catch yourself when to hit the brake, when to hit the gas, when I'm doing well, and when I'm not. All right, let's keep going into it. What are the results telling you? Is it trading error or is it trading probability? Is it just probability going against you, or are you making a mistake? When you analyze trade history, you'll be able to find your common trading errors and find your trade plan was viable. This is so important, right? Was your trading plan viable? Is so important, right? Like, we need to all go back from time to time and just review, hey, is this something that I can do long term? Because if I can't do it long term, then this is not going to work out for us to get into the profits. Let's keep going here. How to solve the problem. So the biggest thing that you want to do is when you're noticing that you're in a rut and your results are not matching our approach, we want to get back to our strength and process, because that's really going to push us to the next level. One of the things that you have to do as a trader is know how to come back to your confidence, your zen, to put it out there for my man Zen Bullish. Find your center, your focus again. Get back into the present. Sometimes you're going to notice you get stuck into the past on an old trade, or even worse, you're focusing on the future and you're worried about the trade, if you're going to be green or not. We cannot be in the future. We cannot be in the past. We have to be in the present. And there's a reason why they call it a present, is that if you're able to focus on there, you're going to be able to perform at peak performance, which is what we all are looking to do, is perform at the peak. I'll get the spam, guys. Sorry about that. Just trying to do the talking here. Let's keep it going. Let's take a look here. All right. So if we go ahead, and one of the things that we want to do is, how will I know that this is solved? So a lot of the problems that we want to kind of fix, we want to know, how do we know that we fixed it? So a lot of that is going to see your results starting to match your approach, your system. You're starting to see, okay, yeah, I did 2-to-1 trade on that one, or I did 3-to-1 trade this whole week. Every time I got profits, it was a 3 times my risk. And every time I got out, I only risked that one risk. I didn't push it to the next level, because then that ruins the whole mathematical probability. And that's what we're really trying to get after. All right, guys, let's keep it going here. Guys, smash the like. Let me know in the chat if you guys are enjoying this. I can always get off of it, but I just want to do stuff that can definitely push us forward. All right, so one of the things, the first thing that happens often is not holding to the plan. That's the first common mistake. So establishing a risk and reward and not sticking to those points. It creates an inability to create consistency in your results. So one of the things that I tell you guys is always sticking to the plan, right? I talk about this often. The reason I talk about sticking to the plan is because when we stick to the plan, you're going to be able to what? Stick to a risk and reward that keeps you in the probability to be into the green. And I think this is really important. A lot of people just start, the first thing they start doing is they take too fast profits, or they let their risk run way too far. I think this is an important thing to get around, and first common mistake that we see all the time. One of the things that this does is it starts to create stressful trading as you negate yourself from the market's information. You start telling yourself, hey, well, the market's going down here, but I'm going to push it a little bit. Or the market's going up, but I'm going to go short here. See who did that today? It's important, guys. You got to catch our mistakes. All right, let's keep going here. Kron, very good example here. So let's say if you got short on this stock and the stock starts coming up through the levels, we got to know when to get out. It's always important to get out versus fighting the stock, because that's how you easily just start blowing up. So willing the trade is another thing that a lot of traders do. I don't know about you guys. Have you guys ever met somebody that wished, hoped, or even prayed that the stock would go up? I know I've seen that. And a lot of this comes from what? It comes from willing the trade. You're trying to will it up. We set the expectation of winning or losing, and we only set ourselves up for failure. If your expectation is to win or lose, you're only setting yourself up to have failure and not have success. And so that's the one thing that we cannot do. We cannot promise any type of trade. I don't know when it's going to go up. I don't know when it's going to go down. One of the biggest things is that there's no thing in trading that is promised. The only part of trading that is certain is that the price is going to move. We start tying emotions into our trades. We start being like, you know what? I really hope this stock goes up. Or please, please. You'll start seeing people in the chat pleading for this to go up. And this is really where you want to start catching yourself. Wanting, wishing, willing, or even hoping won't make a trade go into your favor. I think all traders kind of know that, but hey, you still see it every day. You'll be like, oh, I wish this keeps going up or something like that. But it's a common mistake to be willing the trade. It happens all the time. You know, one of the things is you're gonna see traders do a trade like this, right? So where this is hurts, right? And so like you bought a little bit, you buy a little bit more as you're expecting it to break out at 950. Then the stock actually comes back down on you and breaking through the 940, which you were going to use as resistance or support to get out. What do you do there? You end up buying another piece and then getting stopped out immediately after. That's what we don't want to be doing. Why are you buying that other piece? A lot of that is hoping and wishing the stock comes back. All right, the last thing that we'll talk about here is trading outside of the strategy. This is an easy way to kind of blow all your work. A lot of things as a trader and as a day trader is working that system. And we work that system through the sample list. Let's say it's 20 trades, whatever it may be. The biggest thing you don't want to do is ruin your mathematical advantage. You've been working hard. You've been taking that risk to reward trade. And then out of nowhere, you see a stock pop up. So you're just like, you know what? I've been doing well. I'm going to go ahead and trade this. Well, that's an easy way to start trading outside of your strategy. You start creating impatience. You take away from your edge. We're all looking for edge. Do you really want to take this away? I know I don't. Let's go ahead. Let's take a look. And another thing that comes from trading outside of your strategy is stick to what's working in the current market. Don't go looking for something else. Look for what's working in your strategy. Don't be the jack of all trades. I'll say it again, guys. You don't need to be the jack of all trades. Find what works for you, not what works for everybody, or trying to trade everything under the sun. Happens, trust me. Take away your mathematical advantage that you're working on. This is the most important part, I think. I've said this multiple times today. Keep your mathematical advantage in your favor by going for the consistency in the planning of the trade. All right, and remember, it's all about consistency, not about the results. You can go into a rut, but if you stick to a system and your system's positive over time, statistically, you should be back into the green. Edge is the probability of one thing happening over another. All right. Yeah, I agree with that, Raul. All right, guys. These are some great lessons. I could keep going to more of these kind of stuff here, guys, but I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up on the lesson. If you guys want to get a little bit more lesson time, I can always do that here on live trading. I normally do these also. I have some videos that I put out uploaded that have some of these, but if you want to go ahead and kind of work on some of these things or see more right here on live trading, just let me know, guys. I can definitely try to do that. All right, let's go to the market again. Let's take a look here. I heard Maxar opened up again, so let's take a look at that. Yeah, it did open up. Let's go towards the 1 minute and take a look how it's moving. It went up there towards 29.19, pulled back there towards 27.18. This hasn't really moved too much from the pre-market. I mean, it is up a significant amount. It's about 14%. Nothing like Black Sky, though. Black Sky was up, what, 50, 40%? So we'll see what happens on these names as they are moving. All right. Don't be the jackass of trading. I agree with you, Chermo. Let's keep it going. Did you guys enjoy that? I hope you guys did. Do I have a playlist of those videos? Yeah, I actually do. I can look it up. It's under like Money Mitch. I think educational lessons or something like that. I'll look that up for you guys. Just give me a second here since I'm live. Let's go. Let's go. Blessings all around, man. This is the only way, man. One of the things that I want to do is give. And hopefully somewhere down the line I can take. But for right now, let's give back to you guys out there. All right, let's get into this. Let's take a look at the sectors. What's doing well? Remember this morning I talked about pay attention to consumer cyclical and technology that were down the most yesterday. And what? They're one of the sectors that are up the most today. I think that's very important to catch. That's going to help you see a turnaround in the stocks. Real estate pulling right back down here now. We're starting to see a little weakness coming in here. Energy up also. Q's trying to round there and make another leg on up. We'll see if these can make that leg on up and continue a move today. But today, Apple, nice day back towards 141. This had gotten as low as 138. So we'll see what happens on Apple. Looks like it's holding on. But remember, at 12 o'clock, we will have release of the minutes, and that could change this all around. Brian Blockchain says space stocks mooning. We'll see what happens on the space stocks. How's SPCE? Did that move off of it? Yeah, it's actually doing decent off of it. We'll see what happens. Costco. Let me take a look here. Costco holding up well right now. I mean, the question is, have these just get beaten down so much that it actually closes the shadow? Shadow area is up here towards 141, 461. And up towards a high of around 480s. We'll see if Costco can start making its move back up. Dave Bender, what's up, man? No problem. Maybe pin it to the comments after the stream. I got you, man. I'll definitely put it up. I have a couple of videos that I already put out. I think there's 4 or 5 of those. And I can do more of them. The biggest thing is I just want to get feedback on them. And if they're helping people, I'll do more of them. I have plenty. I think I have over 20 PowerPoints that I can do videos on. So let's keep going, guys. Let's see what we got out there. The key to trading is just take your stops, never average down. It's not a bad thing. I mean, in investing, it's a little bit different, though, because I'll tell you right now, averaging down sometimes in investing helps, but it's all about just understanding where you are in the market environment. If you get a winner, just sell into strength. Can't go wrong selling into strength. I know that much. All right, let's go ahead. Let's continue going here. Let's see what other stocks are doing well here. Taking a look at some of these stocks here. Looks like oil and gas. Some oil and gas names doing well today. We'll see if these can continue making moves. Definitely making a nice push up. Let's see how. Let's keep going. Let's look at some other ones. Financial services up today. I had a good day yesterday. Let's take a look at JPM. All right, JPM pulling back a little bit today. We'll look for it to hold 125. That would be actually an interesting move there if it can keep holding that and keep pushing. All right, guys, did we get to 400 likes, guys? We only got 303 likes, guys. I'm going to go ahead and hit the refresh, but we need to get to 400 likes to keep on going here. All right, let's see if we can get those 400 likes in the next 3 minutes. If not, I will be wrapping up a little bit short today as we get into Benzinga Live coming on up. Duke pulling back a little bit. That's for sure. Let's go ahead. Let's take a look. All right, so Duke pulling back now. It got up there towards 113.50s. Didn't continue the move. Really, what I'm looking for it to hold is around 112. If it can hold 112 on the pullbacks, we'll still be in the green. and it can continue making a move. I still am in on this swing trade, but like always, determine your own risk. Webcoin, you hit it twice. Appreciate the love. All right, we're at 331. We need about 70 more, 68 more. We'll see if we get it. Let's go. Let's go. All right, guys, I'm going to play a small little trailer, and then we'll be back as I just take a little quick sip here of my drink. Let's go.
Introducing Smarter Financial News Search with Benzinga Pro. Now, with an array of familiar screening filters like price, short interest, and PE ratio, you can actually screen financial news for stock trading ideas. But that's not all. On top of fundamental and technical screening for actionable news catalysts, now you can tailor your newsfeed with Boolean operators or, and not. The result is perfect. By your own standards for your own news trading strategy. Prepare for the upcoming rebound. Capture news catalysts before major price moves with Benzinga Pro today.
I feel like I'm like going through like a Lord of the Rings episode with that commercial. What do you guys think? I feel like that was the Lord of the Rings. I was in the Lord of the Rings. I had that music, had that vibe. I would think DKS is a position to be a juicy short in. All right, let's take a look there. Yeah, it doesn't look bad. It is topping out here around, let's say, 78. So 78 would be the level you'd be looking at for it to turn back around there towards the 70s. Doesn't look bad right now. It really doesn't, especially for a short. Yeah, I kind of liked it, but I'm going to leave it alone. I'm in strike 3. I got to obey my rules and not keep going. All right, we're at 341. We need a couple more likes. We'll see if we get on up there. We got about 460 people watching right now. What are you guys taking a look at? AMD breaking support? Yeah, AMD is breaking support. Looks like it wants to come down towards the downside. We'll see if we start seeing a flip in some of these tech names, but definitely AMD breaking down. Coin, wait till you get Zunaid and Ryan back. Those are the people that trade options. All right, let's keep it going. SPY breakdown, says the ghost. We'll see what happens. Let's take a look at the SPY. SPY is just not going anywhere right now. It's kind of sideways. We'll see what happens there. What's going on in Cal? All right, Cal. This looks like just like a push. This could be a lot based on what we're seeing out there, which was a retail pushback. But let's see right here. All right, looks good on that pullback towards that level. So it's right around the VWAP. So I would look for a move back towards around 2580s or 25 to get in on the upside. But it looks like this is just moving based off of what's going on in the whole industry, where you're seeing department stores, luxury stores just take off. Can you do a segment on Bollinger Bands and moving averages? Well, one of the videos that I did was some of the indicators that I love, but I would love to cover Bollinger Bands. Got no problem with that. Mitch, you only trade shares? Yes, I only trade shares, guys. Very, very rare. I've probably traded about, thinking maybe six options trades in my whole life. So, and that's been about in like 6-7 years. I've only traded about 6 times options trades. So I'm more about the shares. I don't like to complicate things. I don't like to look into the Greeks. I don't want to be worrying about the premium. I just want to trade the stocks. And I feel like that does better for me. I know people like the leverage in options, but I always try to tell people, just because you can leverage up doesn't mean you can't leverage down, right? And leverage down, what it does is it takes away a lot of the risk. I feel like equities takes away some of the risk, but some people like to trade options. But when you really take a look at it, they're using less capital, losing more, but I'm using more capital and probably losing less. And so, yes, it's more dangerous in the sense that I got to use more capital to get into these trades, but I feel like it's less capital risk in these trades because those could go down maybe 30 or 40% in the day. On the stocks, I don't think I'm losing 30 or 40% on any stock. So, hey, to each his own. We'll see what happens. All right, we'll see what's going on out there. Signet having a good day. Sig Jeweler pushing on up there. Pretty good day there today overall. A lot of retail bouncing back today. SPY trying to keep run up. I think it could go to 4,000 at the end of the day if it keeps pushing, but we are starting to see a little bit of slowdown here from these big names that were making runs on up. Best Buy was one of those. It tried to continue running and now is starting to fail. All right, let's keep it going. What's going on out there? You're a beast, bro, for answering my questions. I appreciate you. Found the stream a few weeks ago and have been learning a ton. Just ordered trading in the zone as well. Amazing, dude. Just the biggest thing is one of the things that I tell traders, especially if you're new and you're trying to get better, is break it down, right? So understand where your strengths and weaknesses are is so important. So like when I first started trading, a lot of my weakness was in not really FOMO, but setting up a trade, setting up the risks, setting up the reward, looking at the strategy, looking at the market environment, and then hesitation at that moment of actually taking the trade. That used to hurt me mentally a lot more than it should, because you didn't even take the trade. You didn't lose. But what ends up happening is sometimes that trade will go into a winning position and you'll feel like, man, now I really have FOMO because I was looking to take the trade, but never actually took it. So what I used to do is try to work on certain skills, like break it down and say, okay, so I want to work on the skill of finding bull flags. Okay, so I'm only going to, instead of trade these, I'm going to try to find bull flags, take a screenshot, paste it on my Word document to the right and move on. And just try to do that the whole week. I'm just looking for patterns. I'm working on my pattern game right now. Then I could say, okay, let's work on keeping to risk. I'm going to take 5 trades this week and I'm going to risk, let's say 2%. And I'm going to stick to that 2%. Every trade, make sure, no matter if I'm winning or losing, if it comes to the risk side, I'm going to take out on 2%. Working on certain skills is what's going to get you to that next level. And you can't learn everything at once. You got to try to kind of just keep working on certain skills to develop. All right. Are you shorting then, Mitch? How are you going bear with no options? Yeah, shorting. Yeah, simple as that. All right. JWN breakout says the ghost. Let's take a look there. I mean, it's still pushing. You just pushed through 23s. Let's see how the SPY is doing. SPY is still trying to push through, right? It still hasn't broken down. We'll see what happens. Stuart says, I recommend Mark Minervini's books, How to Trade in Stocks by William O'Neill. Yeah, 2 awesome books right there. Awesome books. All right, let's keep going. Mitch should get royalties for that book. Yeah. My biggest thing is giving back, right? So I feel like Mark Douglas paid it forward to me, so I might as well pay it forward to you guys. All right, let's keep going. Let's see what we got on out there, guys. I hope you guys are enjoying it today. I need to change up this music, guys. I'm falling asleep a little bit. I need to wake us up here. Let's jam out. Let's jam out. Let's get these tunes going. Let's find some good tunes here. All right, guys. If you guys got a artist or maybe a song you guys want to jam out to, you guys got something, throw it up in the chat. We're here for it. All right, let's go ahead. Let's get into it here. A little bit of some ad action. Get rid of that ad. Let's go. All right, guys. Time to wake on up and find something to believe in. Everybody, find something to believe in. Let's go. Especially a day like yesterday. Don't want to really get into it with the Texas situation, but prayers are out to those families that are dealing with that situation. All right, let's go. Let's go. Down inside. Oh, the comfortably numb board. I might play it. And I am. Hope you're enjoying the vibe, Shiny. It's good to see you in the chat. All right, BBW. Build a bear. Build a bear chart. I actually like that one too, man. I've been calling that one for a while. I know you probably have been looking at that, but we'll see. This guy said baby shark. We'll see what's going on out there. Some Yanni. Okay, okay. Gotta have the stick figure. Ooh, bring me the Horizons teardrop. That sounds good, Scott. Might have to check that out. All right, let's keep it working here. Give me something to believe in. Even. Please don't ask me why. I need something I can breathe in. To lift me up, to keep me high. Yeah, yeah. All right, so this one was one that we got recommended to us. So let's go ahead. Let's get right into it here. Teardrops here. Teardrop here, coming in here. Bring me the horizon. My man, Scott. Jamming out with us. Yeah. Turning it on up here. Ain't no hip hop on that one. Jam out, guys. Jam out. Sounds like some 90s punk band. It doesn't sound bad, man. I checked that out for sure. You can't go wrong with it. All right, what else we got there? I saw comfortably numb being mentioned, so let's do a little comfortably numb. I'm actually jamming to this. I could jam to this all day. All right, let's go ahead. Let's change it up. Let's get through this ad. We're gonna change it up. This was the teardrops there, coming in with some pretty fire there. I'd play that, but we got to jam a little louder to that. All right, let's do a little comfortably numb action. Time to go. It's almost that time. Not yet. All right, I got a lot of stocks being mentioned. Let's look at Tesla. The Tesla Dragon coming on back there towards 669 there. That's kind of the level where I see resistance. We'll see if it gets past that 670 there. But definitely Tesla bouncing back at least today. We're getting some bounce back. The question I think everybody's asking, is this run going to hold? Is there anybody in there? Not if you can hear me. Hey. Oh, Shirley's talking about the Pixies. There you go. I love it. All right, let's keep it going here. What do we got? Man, there's some good jams coming in here. Let me know when we're studying. I got you, Born. No stress. Always love this place. Positive vibes. That's what it's all about, man. It's the only way I roll. Anything but positive. Let's give it the stiff arm, you know? All right, so Ali talking about here. I can't tell you what to do, Ali, but we can at least take a look at your trade here. He's saying that he bought 3 Amazons yesterday at 230s. Should I sell it now? I mean, what did you buy, though? Did you buy puts at 2030s? Like, you're not letting us know exactly. But so let us know a little bit more. Maybe that'll help. No, spam. I do not want your naked HD. I don't think anybody wants it. The funny thing is that that bot goes everywhere. YouTube, wake up, man. Do something about it. Call at well, I mean, you're deep into the green, right, Ali? I mean, you're up there towards 2150, so it doesn't seem like bad. But I mean, like always, we're not going to give you investment advice, but I mean, I don't think anybody would blame you for taking some profits. All right, time to play some other tunes here. Change it on up and keep the vibe going here. I might do this one here. Let's do that. All right, this one's a jam right here, guys. Let's keep it going here, guys. The tunes are going, but we're going to change it on up here. Let's go towards Where Is My Mind? Let's jam on out here. Going to get through the ad. Keep it going, guys. Can we get to the likes that we need? Let's go. All right, time to jam on out to this one. Hey. Jam on, guys. Jam on. Can't go wrong with the Pixies. I mean, come on. All right, guys. Going to go through some stocks here. Let's keep it going. Rock on out. Let's go. GME, guys, holding the 100 mark. I'd say look at that 100. A close above that would be a good move there on the daily. Sideways consolidation, breaking back out above the 100s. Good look. Where do we think it could stop? For sure around 130s, but can it even get up there? First level to watch for is 107 or 108s to continue through. Right now you're at 101s. Pull up the reggae. I got you, man. No worries. We'll keep it going. We always play reggae here, so I've been mainly taking songs from the chat now. So if you got a good reggae song, throw it up in the chat. Shirley. Yeah, keep it going. All right, starting to see that turnaround there in DKS here. Thinking about shorting this one here. Yeah, let's go short here. Let's try to get short on DKS here. All right, there, guys. Got 79s there, 79 there, short on DKS here. Trying to get the reversal play on here. Taking one more shot on the day here for you guys. You guys smashed the like there. Risk is going to be 80 right now. It's 1 point. Looking for it to come back to VWAP down here towards like 7160s, 7170s. Let's see if this just starts breaking on down. One more for the Miramar crew, Neville. Neville grew up where I literally grew up in my neighborhood. So shout out to him. Let's go. All right, what else we got here? GME over the Honda. Where is my mind? Hey. We got the moves. That sounds interesting. Electric Callboy. Let's check that one out. What is that? What on earth are you trying to get me to play here? I'm gonna have to check this out. Oh man. Let's do. Oh, this is hyper though. We don't need hyper. We're looking for. We got the moves. Let's go for it. In Hamburg, from Germany. Let's do it. I'll check it on out. I'm down. All right, let's go to it. Let's check it on out here. This one's interesting. We got the moves live. Hamburg. Electric Callboy. My man coming on in here. Oh, this is gonna wake me up at least. Who's jamming out there? We got the moves, baby. The video is funny. We got the moves. All right. All right, you can see everybody's having too much fun bringing in the songs. All right, let's go ahead. Let's wrap on up here. We're gonna get on out of here in about 7 minutes here. Hope you guys enjoyed a little bit of some headbanging today. At least woke me up. I'll tell you that much. All right, let's go ahead. You should be all in cash. I mean, it's difficult to be on margin in this definitely environment. It's dangerous. Let's just say that. All right, guys, we'll see if this can keep on coming. It bounce back a little bit here. Definitely don't want to get it back through the 80. 80 will be that out there. We're looking for this to kind of hold here and to just come back down there through these levels. We could add here, so taking a look at potentially adding right here. I could do it at the 50s, 79.50s. Don't want to do it before that. I'm going to wait here, see what happens there. But like always, guys, Nvidia, let's take a look there. I know they have earnings after the bell today, so a good day for them. Good day, at least. It came on up here, holding VWAP. Will it do another VWAP bounce trade there? It doesn't look too bad. You'll need another drive in the Qs. That's what you probably want to see, but doesn't look bad right now setting on up. Qs right there setting sideways. You want to see it push back above the 290s and continue that up move. Bought some calls on bros. Hey, my man. I need some bros coffee before I get on out of here in Colorado because they do not have it in the east side. I'm going to miss the bros, man. Miss the bros. The bros coffee all day, baby. All right, guys, we're going to be wrapping on up here in about 2 minutes here. I got to go ahead and start wrapping on up. Got things to do. Got more to look at. But, of course, like always, we're going to keep it going here on live trading. And, of course, Benzinga Live coming up next here. Let's see what we're talking about. We need to check on out here. What are we going to be talking about in Benzinga Live? I want to take a look here. All right, guys. It's been a tough day. I mean, I haven't done the best today, so I'm looking to see if DKS can bring me back here. Let's see if he'll bring me back. It's a smaller position, but it could make me a good gain today. So let's see what happens. Looks like we're talking about tech bouncing. Is we get in the bounce in the tech life? Is Nvidia going to make a nice run up? Is Tesla coming back? Is this the bottom? Find on out at Benzinga Live. We'll see what happens there. All right, smash the like. I'll see you next time, Voodoo. Keep it going, man. Let's go. BGFV up 8%. Whew. I just don't want to turn around on this bad boys. We'll see what happens there. Right now, those gains are holding. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me. I'm going to go ahead and send you guys over to Benzinga Live. I'll see you next time, guys. Like always, hit the like. Let's keep it going here on Benzinga. And if you haven't done so already, please, guys, check out Benzinga Pro.
Introducing Smarter Financial News Search with Benzinga Pro. Now, with an array of familiar screening filters like price, short interest, and PE ratio, you can actually screen financial news for stock trading ideas. But that's not all. On top of fundamental and technical screening for actionable news catalysts, now you can tailor your newsfeed with Boolean operators or, and not. The result is perfect. By your own standards for your own news trading strategy. Prepare for the upcoming rebound. Capture news catalysts before